Hi everyone. Welcome back to Woo Can Cook. My name is Wesley, and this is a show where we are slowly cooking our way through all of the food from my childhood. Today we're diving back into our series dedicated to Chinese comfort food classics with maybe the only scenario where I have ever actually enjoyed a banana, which is a Chinese fried banana fritter or xiangjiao. For those unfamiliar, some may recognize the Chinese banana fritter as a dish that frequently appears on the dessert menus of Chinese American restaurants, featuring a crispy battered and fried banana often served with ice cream. The presence of dairy, of course, should be your first tip that we are deep into the belly of Americanized Chinese cuisine. For our version today, we'll be serving ours with a bit of honey and Chinese 5-spice, though I can tell you that I have come across a wide variety of toppings on this dish, including things like powdered sugar, maple syrup, or even nothing at all. It is, after all, a fried banana, which is plenty sweet enough already. In any case, what's most interesting to me about this dish is that while your more typical American-style fritter would involve breaking down the banana and working it directly into the dough itself, not unlike how an apple fritter is constructed, for example, our Chinese-style fritter will involve keeping the banana in whole chunks, then coating it in a quick tempura batter before frying. This is in turn going to yield a lighter and softer texture to our fritter, which is pretty unique from your more typical American-style donuts. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so diving right in, we're kicking things off here first with my favorite tempura batter recipe that we've now used in more recipes than I can honestly count at this point. This is going to be a 1/4 cup each of cornstarch and AP flour to start, followed by a 1/2 cup of seltzer water. The lighter texture from our cornstarch is going to give us a lighter and less doughy quality to our fritter later on, while the carbonization of our seltzer water will help the batter release moisture in the fry, yielding a crispier texture to our fritter as well. Rounding this all out here is going to be 2 egg whites and a pinch of kosher salt. Don't break the yolks like I just did here. If this does happen to you though, a little yolk is not the end of the world in a tempura batter, because we're not trying to whisk these into stiff peaks like a meringue. In any case, I'm whisking this all up until a smooth batter forms, then setting aside for a moment while we dive into our bananas next. Alright, before me here I have 2 very ripe bananas. Remember that the riper and browner that these are, the sweeter that they're going to be, so choose your bananas accordingly. If you want a fritter with less sweetness, go with a less ripened banana today. I'm slicing these up into about 2-inch pieces, then tossing into our tempura batter to coat. Over on the stove, I have my fryer heating up to 350 degrees F. Then we're going to do a double fry with our fritters here, which is always my preference with loose batters like a tempura batter. I'm adding in my bananas here for our initial first fry for about 2 to 3 minutes until lightly golden, then removing and setting aside to cool for about 5 minutes while our fryer reheats. This, along with the carbonization in our seltzer water, is going to reduce the amount of liquid in our fry, allowing for the fryer to stay hotter while we return our bananas back to the fryer for their second and final fry. I'm letting these go for their second fry for about 3 to 5 minutes until deeply golden brown before removing once again. Back over on the cutting board, I'm plating these up with a side of vanilla ice cream to start, a pinch of Chinese 5-spice, and a drizzle of honey to finish, and we're ready to eat. Okay, so for what it's worth, I will absolutely acknowledge that this may be one of the most simple recipes that we've assembled on this channel, particularly when it comes to deep frying, which is definitely a pretty time-consuming endeavor when double frying is involved. That said though, I think this one altogether took less than a half an hour to throw together, which makes it a great dessert to tack on for your last-minute dinner parties and gatherings. Our fritters are wonderfully soft on their interior thanks to our ripened banana, but also crispy and crunchy on their exterior as well thanks to our tempura batter and double fry. Then to pair with this, our honey and Chinese 5-spice finish is a nice sweet and aromatic combination to pair with our bananas without being overwhelmingly sweet as I imagine a powdered sugar finish might be. Finally, I know that I can say that I have not often come across this dish paired with ice cream, but if you've never eaten deep-fried sugar things with a side of ice cream, then you truly have not yet experienced life to its fullest. I mean, what are you even doing? Okay, so that's it everyone. I hope you enjoyed this and I hope you give this one a shot. For those who are new to the channel, this one is part of a larger series that we've been doing that's dedicated to classic Chinese dishes, so definitely check out that series next if you haven't yet because there's a lot of these. For the Bay Area locals, the Wu Can Cook Fried Rice Pop-Up is now at Wondrous Brewing in Emeryville every Thursday through Sunday, so come by and say hi if you can. More about that at wucancook.com/eats. Also, a fun update, we've got t-shirts. I'm super excited to be partnering with my good friends at Pollywog Prints to make these sweet Wu Can Cook shirts. They're super soft and comfortable, and also there's a picture of me on the back, which is crazy. We're selling these at the Wu Can Cook pop-up, or you can head over to wucancook.com/shop to grab one from the online store too. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, be nice YouTubers, and I'll see you soon.